And, you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me, he's still a kid.
They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
At Tent's press conference, Floyd Mayweather lost his cool after Gervonta "Tank" Davis made shocking claims about their past. Clearly frustrated, Mayweather defended himself while suggesting that Davis was acting immature. The rift between the former mentor and protege keeps growing, leaving fans wondering if they will ever reconcile. Despite their shared history, their relationship seems beyond repair.
Tank vents out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. So, but I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
Tank Davis hasn't held back when discussing his past with Floyd Mayweather, shedding light on how things really went down between them. According to Tank, Floyd has always had his own way of handling fighters, making sure things worked in his favor. He did what he did. I'm just focused, Tank said. He's always been like that, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Tank made it clear that he's moving forward, but he's not afraid to tell the truth about what happened behind the scenes. He believes Floyd's approach was more about control than about truly helping fighters grow. From contract negotiations to career decisions, Tank feels that Floyd made moves that benefited himself first. Despite all this, Tank isn't stuck in the past. He's focused on his future, making his own decisions and proving that he doesn't need Floyd to succeed. Floyd may continue to run things his way, but Tank is done with it. His message is clear. He's in
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So it's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people think when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking.
Tank Davis has spoken openly about his rocky relationship with Floyd Mayweather, but things took a serious turn when he accused Floyd of holding back money from multiple fighters, including himself. According to Tank, Floyd's control wasn't just about career decisions. It also extended to finances. These accusations have only added to the growing tension between them, making it even harder to see any chance of reconciliation. Floyd didn't ignore these claims. Instead of addressing them directly, he struck back in a way that shocked many. He posted a video seemingly aimed at damaging Tank's reputation, painting him in a bad light. Fans saw this move as a personal attack rather than professional response, proving that the bad blood between them has reached an all-time high. Even with all the drama, Tank remains focused on his career. He clarified that he hasn't cut ties with Floyd personally, only with his promotional company. "I didn't leave Floyd, I just left his promotion," he stated, making it clear that his decision was strictly business. While their feud continues to play out publicly, one thing is certain. Tank is determined to succeed on his own terms. Whether Floyd
Came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just it was still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just little situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose, but
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza. Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Tank Davis has been upfront about his past with Floyd Mayweather, giving insight into their fallout. While many assume their relationship is completely broken, Tank clarified in a recent interview that his departure was strictly business. "I didn't leave Floyd, I just left with promotion," he stated. Tank has always respected Floyd's legacy and the lessons he learned under his mentorship, but he felt it was time to take control of his own career. He wanted the freedom to make his own decisions, pick his own fights, and not be tied to someone else's vision. Floyd has always had a particular way of managing fighters, and while that worked for some, Tank felt it no longer suited him. He didn't want to be held back or limited in opportunities. Despite leaving Mayweather Promotions, Tank acknowledges Floyd's impact on his career. Now, he's focused on carving his own path, proving he can thrive independently while still appreciating the knowledge Floyd passed down.
Tank, you talked about leaving Mayweather on the Brian Custer podcast.
I didn't say I'm leaving. I said my contract was up.
So there's still a possibility that you may resign.
Yeah.
Run that back, Turbo.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
The ongoing tension between Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather has taken another turn, with fellow boxer Ryan Garcia adding a new twist to the story. According to Garcia, their falling out wasn't just about business or money, it was personal. He claimed that Tank's rumored involvement with Yaya Mayweather, Floyd's daughter, played a major role in the breakdown of their relationship. Garcia suggested that Mayweather's anger toward Tank wasn't just about accusations of withheld money or controlling fighters' careers. Instead, he pointed to Tank's alleged relationship with Yaya as a key factor, saying any protective father would naturally react strongly in such a situation. If true, this could explain why their split became so bitter and personal. Tank, however, has never publicly addressed these claims. While he has been open about feeling controlled under Mayweather Promotions, he has neither confirmed nor denied any personal involvement with Yaya. Meanwhile, Floyd has also chosen to stay silent on this particular rumor, opting instead to retaliate in other ways, such as posting a video that seemingly aimed to damage Tank's reputation. Regardless of the truth behind Garcia's statements, one thing is certain. The fallout between Mayweather and Tank runs deep.
Oh my God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claimed that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy. But that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya have some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even that's not something I'm exposing. Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter.
I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace.
Although Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather's relationship is rocky now, there was a time when Floyd was one of Tank's biggest supporters. Early in Tank's career, Floyd took him under his wing, guiding him inside and outside the ring. He He saw Tank potential and wanted to help him reach the top, offering not just promotional backing, but also personal advice to shape his mindset. One of the biggest lessons Floyd taught Tank was how to deal with criticism. He told him, if we do good, people got something to say. If we do wrong, people got something to say. It was a lesson in resilience, a reminder that no matter what, there would always be opinions, both positive and negative. Floyd emphasized that Tank needed to focus on himself, his goals, and his happiness rather than trying to please everyone. That advice stuck with Tank as he faced challenges in his career, whether it was handling criticism, dealing with media narratives, or making business moves. Floyd encouraged him to stay true to himself. At that time, their relationship was built on trust and mutual respect. Floyd saw Tank as boxing's next big star, and Tank valued his guidance. Even though their bond is now fractured, there's no denying Floyd's early mentorship played a huge role in shaping Tank into the fighter he is today. The wisdom Floyd shared back then still holds weight. Even as Tank's...
If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. Do what makes you happy. You see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion. You know why? Because I did what I wanted to do. I'm going to always tell Tank, do what you want to do.
Tank Davis hasn't been shy about voicing his frustrations with Floyd Mayweather, making it clear that there's more to their fallout than what the public sees. He has hinted that Mayweather strategically operates behind the scenes, pulling strings in ways that aren't always obvious to fans. According to Tank, there have been private conversations and behind-the-scenes moves by Floyd that paint a different reality than what's shown to the public. One of Tank's biggest frustrations is his desire to build a legacy even greater than Mayweather's, and at a younger age. He has openly stated that he believes he can accomplish more than Floyd did in his prime, which he speculates may not sit well with his former mentor. For someone like Mayweather, who built his reputation on being undefeated and the face of boxing for years, the idea of a...
People don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd... Everything that Floyd said right there, the Chrome Heart bed, the Maybach, the Lloyd shit, that was all in my post.
That was you posted that. You posted that. Oh, wow.
Chrome bag.
Right.
Lloyd shit. Maybach.
Oh.
Adding to the tension, Tank has questioned why Mayweather has been spotted training some of his potential opponents. He doesn't see this as a coincidence, but rather a calculated effort to slow his momentum. While some believe Floyd is simply staying involved in the boxing world, Tank interprets it as an attempt to undermine him. Despite these challenges, Tank remains locked in on his goals. He has made it clear that he doesn't need Mayweather's backing to thrive, and is determined to forge his own path. As he continues to dominate in the ring, he views every obstacle as just another opportunity to prove he is the future of boxing.
He said...
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you like, oh, like...
He was going at me. He was going at me. Yeah. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never... He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like, when Floyd was 29... You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn.
Amid their ongoing disagreements, Tank Davis has openly accused Floyd Mayweather of trying to control his career and personal decisions. He has expressed frustration over what he sees as Floyd's attempts to dictate his movements, even after parting ways with Mayweather Promotions. According to Tank, Floyd's influence extended beyond just business, making it difficult for him to make decisions without interference. One of Tank's more surprising claims is that Mayweather has faced restrictions in places like Dubai due to financial disputes. While these allegations have not been confirmed, they underscore the growing mistrust between the two. Tank's comments suggest their falling out isn't just about boxing or money, it's about control and power.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement. And he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said, ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point. And knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now, that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots.
The tension between them has only escalated over time, with both sides making bold accusations. What started as a mentor-protégé relationship has now turned into a full-scale rivalry, with both taking shots at each other in interviews and on social media. Despite the ongoing drama, Tank remains focused on proving himself as a dominant force in boxing. He has made it clear that he no longer wants to be under Mayweather's shadow and is determined to carve his own path, no matter what challenges come his way.
Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, a like, a favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Calvin Ford didn't hold back when discussing Floyd Mayweather's role in the situation involving Frank Martin. Addressing Mayweather's actions, Ford said, "That's how you see a person's true colors." His words carried a tone of disappointment, suggesting that Floyd's involvement with one of Tank's potential opponents felt like a betrayal. That Ford's statement highlights the deeper tensions not just between Tank and Floyd, but within the boxing world as a whole. Loyalty and mentorship are key in this sport, and when those bonds are broken, it leads to lasting resentment. Having been in Tank's corner from the start, Ford views Mayweather's actions as yet another effort to slow his fighter's success. But as Tank continues to pave his own way, Ford remains a steady figure, ensuring that nothing, not even personal conflicts, distracts from the ultimate goal, dominance in the ring.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man, because they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
The relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis has always been rocky, but things have only gotten worse in recent months. Their latest clash revolved around Tank's upcoming fight against Lamont Roach, a fight that Mayweather has publicly advised against. However, Tank isn't interested in Floyd's opinions. He is determined to make his own decisions. This dispute isn't just about one fight. It's about control. For years, Floyd played a key role in shaping Tank's career, ensuring that every move was carefully planned. But now that Tank has moved on from Mayweather Promotions, he wants complete independence. He no longer wants Floyd to have any say in his career choices, and that shift has created serious tension. Mayweather's warnings may come from a place of concern, but Tank sees them as yet another attempt to interfere. He's determined to show that he can succeed on his own terms. Whether the fight with Roach happens or not, one thing is certain.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.